There you go, we'll keep across all of that. Now, it is the day, it's the day after Thanksgiving, and in the US retail trade, it means really just two very lucrative words, Black Friday. Yep, it actually got the name because shopkeepers traditionally did so well that they went into profit, or they actually went into the black for the first time in the year. Now, in the US, it's seen as the beginning of the Christmas shopping season, with stores opening in the early hours and offering some big discounts. Scenes like these in the UK, you remember this, last year, of course, grabbing the headlines, shoppers scuffling to get their hands on God knows what. Anything electronic, it seemed like it. Bargains. But has Black Friday mania really spread around the world, as predicted? Well, we spoke to some of our correspondents to find out, and this is what they had to say.
You can thank the United States for Black Friday, as the day before Thanksgiving, it traditionally marked the start of the holiday shopping season. Last year, 87 million people rushed to the stores or shopped online for a chance to save big, spending $9 billion. But whether you can call it the most famous shopping day anymore is up for debate. Each year, it seems retailers are bringing their sales up earlier and earlier to edge out competitors.
A few years ago, British retailers decided to get in on the act. One major credit card company reckons we'll spend nearly $3 billion in the UK today, a third more than last year. Question is, could this be the peak? Fights broke out last year, and some retailers are scaling back. For example, Asda, owned by Walmart, is not taking part.
Black Friday hasn't caught on here. The closest Indians have are the flash sales ahead of Diwali, the biggest Indian festival which took place a few weeks ago. And while there always was discounting, it has been taken to a new level by the big online retailers like Snapdeal, Flipkart and Amazon India. They're all growing fast and use sales as a way to try and win new customers. Perhaps next year they too will jump on the Black Friday bandwagon. Here in Hong Kong, the big day for discount shopping has already passed. China doesn't celebrate Black Friday. Instead, it has what it calls Singles Day, where every year on the 11th of November, online retailers offer discounts of up to 70% off of regular prices. And this year, the online shopping giant Alibaba rang up purchases of more than $14 billion US, making Singles Day a much bigger sales event than Black Friday.
Here in Brazil, Black Friday is still a new thing, but many shoppers don't trust it. Some believe that prices are hiked in the month before the event, so now what seems like a big discount could actually just be a regular price. Some are worried that they might not be getting a real bargain.
There you go, a little picture from around the globe. Let's speak to Martin Newman, who's from KPMG Ipsos, a retail think tank, also CEO and founder of Practicology. I got it right.
You did, Aaron.
Don't want to slip on that one, do you?
Thank you.
Martin, thanks for coming in so early. It's interesting. It's hardly a global phenomenon, but I'm trying to get a sense, does it really have any relevance outside the United States?
Oh, it certainly does. It's becoming a phenomenon in the UK for the last couple of years. Black Friday sales are pretty significant. I think the question that I have and that retailers are asking themselves is whether or not it's driving incremental revenue or whether it's just shifting demand. And, you know, there's evidence that consumers hold off purchasing when they know that Black Friday is coming up. And it might be also diminishing the importance of Boxing Day sales and post-Christmas sales in January.
Because not only, I mean, we talk about the weekend, we talk about Black Friday, but come Monday, right, we've got Cyber Monday.
Cyber Monday, yeah.
Right, so that adds to the whole shopping picture. But mentioning Cyber Monday, I'm just wondering if, I don't know, do we have those pictures? I don't know, because they are a bit fun to run some, you know, but anyway, the pictures from last year, you know.
The madness.
The madness.
The madness.
Idiots grabbing like a flat screen telly and fighting over it, really. But when are those sort of scenes a thing of the past, given that we're seeing more and more stuff being bought online?
I think they will be. Excuse me. I think that consumers, you know, off the back of last year in the UK, will be switching their purchase to online. Who wants to get caught up in a scrimmage in a retail environment on a Friday morning at 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock when the Black Friday sales open? So I think that you know, that will be a driver in actually taking more consumers online to make their Black Friday purchases in the first place.
Yeah, no, I mean, I was reading some reports, some suggesting maybe 65% of everything bought Black Friday and Cyber Monday will be, well, certainly Black Friday will be online today. So we don't know yet if this is extra stuff people are buying, as you mentioned. The retailers haven't got their head around that yet or put their finger on it. But does it give a boost to economies, whether it be the US, the UK?
It does. I think the UK, I mean, I think there's a question mark over incremental sales at a domestic level, but I think one of the things that it has done in recent years is I've known a number of retailers that have seen a big increase in cross-border trade. So they've been getting a lot of orders online from Germans, from French consumers, and you know, Black Friday, if you actually tot up the sales, Black Friday sales in the UK will be more than that of the rest of Europe pretty much combined.
Wow.
So it certainly has benefited certain markets.
Indeed.
Like
Unfortunately, Martin, we're going to wrap it up, but I mean, this is sort of pales in comparison to the Singles Day in China.
Singles Day in China is huge, phenomenal in Australia. Australian retailers are not only benefiting from Black Friday, they're doing a great job of selling into Chinese consumers and getting involved in Singles Day as well.
Taking advantage of Chinese consumerism. Nothing wrong with that. Martin,
absolutely.
Thanks very much there for joining us.